Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to Cobol, where we will learn how we can utilize compute statement with in order to perform the multiplication operation. Okay, so just assume a scenario where we are supposed to write or create a logic which can perform multiplication or can find out the product of two numbers. Okay, so in that situation what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to create firstly the program that can where we can use multiply operation, where we can use a computer statement for performing multiplication. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are going to explore each and every line of code that is written under this TSCB PGM76. I'll write the code from scratch. There are some basic structure I have noted down so far, so we will proceed in the same manner. Firstly I will explain you the code, and then later on I will explain you the output as well. Okay, but before we start the session, I would like to recommend you one thing, that if you have not watched the previously released sessions so far, so please you can watch those sessions first, because these all sessions of playlist are in proper sequence and okay, so if you follow them sequentially, then it would be really very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. But for now, we are just focusing on the compute statement for multiplication operation. Okay, fine. So here you can see one program is already created, which is TSCB PGM76. I'll take option 2 over here to take this program in edit mode. And now you can see we have identification division block. What is identification division block? Like whenever you want to store the information related to program identity, that information you will store under this identification division block. So here you can see we have noted down two information, which is program ID and author, where program ID is denoting the program name and author is denoting the name of the person who has written this code. So in my case it is showing as Sharmit. Clear? Fine. Now after this procedure division, after this identification division, we have these three line as a comment line. So how to declare the comment line? So to initialize or declare the comment line, what you can do, you can simply place your cursor on this very first position, and from here you can count till 7. So I'll count from towards right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7th position. On 7th position, when you place asterisk, after that whatever you will write here will be considered as a comment line. Okay, so these three lines are the comment line. So this box like structure is a comment, is used to just to show the name of the topic, which is compute for basic multiplication. Okay, fine. Now after these three comment line, we are going to write the main logic of the program, and then line number 10 will terminate the program flow by evoking this stop run. Okay, so I think now we are good to write the main logic. So for that, like for any example, we would need some variables, right? So let's declare some variable. So to declare the variable, we will write here data division, data division. Okay, let's add few blank lines so we can write everything properly. I20 and enter. So it will insert the blank line. So now you can see the blank line has been inserted. Now here what we will do, we will write the other lines, which is working storage section. Okay, so working hyphen storage section. So this is the working storage section where we will declare the variable. So variable I will declare, okay, so to declare any variable, firstly we are supposed to specify the level number. So here I am specifying the level number as 01, which is denoting higher data hierarchy. Then we will provide the variable name. So in my case I will write it as profit1. So whenever I want to access this variable, I will use this name, which is profit1. Then space, and then we will provide the PIC, which is denoting picture clause. Then 9 is denoting the numeric and 3 is denoting the length. And then later on we will use value clause to assign the value. For example, I want to assign the value as 5. Again, value clause is always an optional clause, so if you don't want to initialize the value, in that case you can skip it. But for this example I need at least two variable with initialized value, so that's why I'm declaring like this. Okay, fine. Now we will declare the second variable. So to declare the second variable, I will use the same level number, which is denoting the higher data hierarchy. Then we will put profit 2 as a variable name, PIC picture clause 9 of 3, 9 of 3, and then the value clause, which is 4. Okay, so we have created two variables here so far, and then we will declare another variable which can hold the result of both these multiplication of both the variables. So to declare that, what we will do, we will create the another variable with the same level number denoting higher data hierarchy is 0 1. Variable name would be the result, and we will use PIC 9 of 3. Data type is 9, which is denoting numeric, and length is 3. So it is up to you, like if you think that length you need larger variable in terms of length, so you can change the length as well. Okay, so it is totally up to you. Now I'm just terminating it here. I'm not going to use value clause here because for this variable I don't want to initialize the value, and that's why I have declared it without any value clause. Fine, so we are ready with the variables. Now it's time to write the main logic. So for that I will declare here procedure division, procedure division. Okay, so here we will firstly print out all the values as it is, so that on output screen we can see that yes, these are the value that we have printed. So let's print the first value using display command. Display profit 1 value before any modification, and this column is not mandatory, it is up to you, like if you want to keep it you can, otherwise you can skip this. Okay, but I just want to show it on screen, so that's why I'm writing it as a, so it's just a string. Okay, nothing else. So we have just added the profit 1 at the end. Now likewise we will print the second value, which is again display profit 2 value before any modification, and here we will attach it as profit 2. Now third variable, there is no need to print the third variable because we all know that so far we have not initialized anything, so I think we are good with it. So we will just skip this part and we'll move to the next thing, which is the actual computation. So actual computation, you can use compute statement. This is the main statement of this program. Here I will write result equal profit 1 into profit 2. Okay, so what this line will do, it will multiply profit 1 value with profit 2 and then store it the output into result variable. Okay, and this is happening because of this computer statement only. Now it's time to print the value. So to print the value, let's keep it aligned. To display the value, we will use display command again, and this time I will write multiplication result, and here we will apply result. Okay, so what it will do, it will print the multiplication result text with result value. Okay, now we can remove the unnecessary blank line because we have added some extra blank lines, so it's time to remove it so that everything is optimized. Fine, at least one line we can keep. Yeah, all right, so we are ready with the program. So what we did so far, we declared three variables, profit 1, profit 2, and result. We multiplied profit 1 and profit 2 with the help of computer statement, and then we are printing the same. So let's see how it looks. I just compiled the program and it compiled successfully. Now I'm calling it. So once I call it, it shows profit 1 value before any modification is 005, profit 2 value before any modification is 004, and multiplication result is 20, which is correct, right? 5 into 4 is 20. So this is how we can utilize the compute statement in Cobol program in order to perform multiplication. As I mentioned earlier also, like these concepts are very easy, but at least you should try this one time in your system, because sometime it happens that during the project when we forget the syntax and structure, it may cause issues, right? So it's recommended to at least follow and create one each topic in a separate session, as I am doing in the sessions. Clear? So yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.